Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Today we are going to interview with Nehru Ardika. My name is Reva, Rizki, Arta, Laksono. We are going to talking about the cause of the World War II, but the effect is from the World War I. So, Nehru, are you ready for the question I'm going to ask?
I am ready.
Okay, very good. Okay, first question I would like to ask to you is, how did the Treaty of Versailles contribute to the outbreak of World War II? What do you think?
It is one of the major things that sparked the Second World War because it not only crippled the German military, it also crippled the economic state. The Allies knew it would severely cripple the money in Germany, but they don't care. They just wanted more money because when they won, Britain and France, they were flat broke. They didn't have any money, so they went to Germany to collect that money. And Germany didn't have any money, so there was punishment, and that was the many reasons.
One of the reasons why the Germans wanted to cause the World War II is
Not one. It is a major reason.
Oh, major reason.
Yes.
Because the economy is crippled.
Yes.
Okay.
Because of riot, because of the debt they were forced upon. Well, I mean, they did lose, but it was forced because it was unnecessary. Many of the economists back then, they were discussing on how to repair it rather than siphoning money from a war they didn't want. And the Germans, they were also mad because why didn't Austria get the debt? They were also in the war too. Not only German, the Austrian nation. Why didn't they get the debt? Because the Austrian military, they surrendered rather than lost. So Germany was mad that Austria didn't also, get, to be affected by the debt by the Treaty of Versailles.
I get this. Okay. So, for the next question is, why were many Germans dissatisfied with the results of World War I?
It's because they were ashamed, they were angry, and they were humiliated. Not only were they humiliated, their money was worthless, and when their money was worthless, they sell everything. Not everything, I mean everything. Land, cars, personal items, even their own family members. One of them was the main reasons of prostitutions. That was the reasons. They were ashamed by it.
Because they are humiliated and they wanted to, in a bad way, they wanted revenge, I guess.
No, it's not exactly revenge. They didn't have any options.
Oh, okay. So, we're going to the next question. How did the economic problems after World War I help extremist leaders, fascist leaders to gain power? Why?
Oh, it's not fascist leaders actually. It's many of the companies. One of them is the Rockefeller company. The Rockefeller, when Germany lost, they began buying excruciatingly many big amounts of land. They forced the Germans to work, essentially slavery with no pay, no breaks, no anything. So they were tired. Then they were angry about working for no money because why would you work for no money? To work up a debt. That was the answer.
Okay, so you wanted to say that one of the main reasons why the World War II is happening is because of Jewish people.
Yes.
I get it.
Many contributed not only in the economic side but also in the social side.
Fourth question: what role did nationalism and resentment play in causing World War II? What do you think?
It unified the Germans. While nationalism is still a bad thing, many of the veterans of the First World War, they related to one of the many rising leaders, Adolf Hitler, because Adolf Hitler was also a veteran of the First World War, so many of them related to what he said. And when he began making promises, and answers, that when he became the leader of the German nation, many of them rallied behind him. And being a veteran of the First World War, you also collected many weapons because you get rewards after you know, even though they lost, they also get rewarded for battling in a war. So that's the answer. So that's how they stage a coup against the leader.
Okay. Good answer, actually. And the last question: in what ways did the failure of international organizations in World War I contribute to World War II?
Because they didn't, force the Treaty of Versailles after long. In 1926, when Adolf Hitler became the power, he took many lands, even nations, Czechoslovakia, even Austria, their former ally in the First World War. And when they took it, the Allies back then, they didn't do anything about it. They just let Hitler took it. And when there was a meeting, a discussion between leaders, they didn't even invite Czechoslovakia or even the Austrian leaders to the meeting. So this was one of the many ways the Germans took almost called their revenge. But Adolf Hitler didn't just want that. They wanted everything. They wanted France. They wanted the English lands. They wanted basically not basically everything. They wanted to blood for blood, as they would say.
Good answer. And all of the answer is very, very good. All the questions you answered is very good, sir. Thank you for your time and thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for growing my channel. Thank you very much. Thank you, man.
Yeah.